Howdy, y'all. Drunken Uncle here again. Uh, yeah, so tonight I was at work, doing my usual stuff around the gas station, and, yes, I work at a gas station. Shut up. Um, anyway, I was going around the gas station doing my usual stuff, and, I heard the doorbell ring. I looked up, and freaking one of my favorite comedians is walking in the door, and it's Alex Raimundo. And if you don't know who this guy is, he's part of the original Latin Kings of Comedy. He's on Hulu. Look up Payaso Comedy Slam or One Funny Hick-spanic. Yes, hick-spanic. You'll understand if you watch it. Anyways, he walked in the store, and like I recognized him right away. I was like, "Are you Alex Raimundo?" He's like, "Yeah, do I know you?" I was like, "No, I'm just a fan. I've seen a lot of your stuff, and he's really cool. He's talking to me for a little bit. Gave me an autograph and a DVD, and took a picture with me, and overall, it was just a really cool experience." And I realized something as I was laying here trying to fall asleep and watching the special again, which I already had it on bootleg. That's why he gave it to me on DVD. Anyways, as I was laying here, I realized I was really way too starstruck by this event. Like, I've met a lot of guys in the wrestling business. I've met some celebrities when I was living out in LA. I never really got starstruck before. But meeting this guy was just so awesome for me. I mean, he's one of my favorite comedians. I love to make people laugh. It's what I do. Anytime I've even been upset. Like, the other day, my mom was in the hospital. I was on the phone with my girlfriend, and I spent the whole time trying to make her laugh so I wouldn't, start getting upset about the whole situation. And meeting him, I think, was just really awesome for me because I love to make people laugh, and this guy does it for a living. I mean, I do it just to hear my friends laugh, and this guy gets to go out every night and make people laugh, and I think that's so cool. Like, I would love to do that for a living. I know watching these videos you're wondering, this guy makes people laugh. Yes, I make people laugh. I just haven't been able to do it on here, so leave me the hell alone. Anyways, after I met the guy and he left, like, I kept getting customers in the store who wanted to ask me how my night was because they're more usuals, and like, I was bragging that I met this guy. Meanwhile, my girlfriend's on the phone because I have to set it down every time a customer walks in, just so I don't be rude, And every time I pick the phone back up, she's laughing at me. I'm like, "Why are you laughing?" She goes, "Because you keep bragging about meeting this guy." I'm like, "Well, it's really awesome. I got to meet him. I mean, this guy's one of my heroes in comedy." I mean, it's him, Gabriel Iglesias, and there's a couple other guys I really like. I know you're wondering, why does a hillbilly love Hispanic comedians? I don't know. They're funny, all right? They're funny. Some people say I look Hispanic, and I don't know what you're talking about anymore, but, I did apply for a job at Yak in the Box when I was in Los Angeles, and They took me a little racist. I don't know why. Anyways, and for those of you who've been watching these and wondering where the hell is my country accent, well, just because I'm from Kentucky doesn't mean I'm going to talk like I'm from the backwoods, y'all. Alright? So you can just go on, drop that notion. I didn't have sex with my cousin. I don't raise horses, and I don't grow tobacco, alright? So just leave it the hell alone. Yeah, moving on, not a whole lot been going on, as I said, in the hospital with my mom the other day. That was a whole scare, because I was stuck with her and my aunt, and there was one point I thought I might be stuck there for 24 hours in isolation with a family member I really can't stand. Everybody has that person in their family, the one you just can't stand at all, the one you just want to choke every time you see him, you just want to grab the... Breathe. Alright, woosah. Anyways. It was false alarm. Don't want to get into details. It was just, thank God I had to spend 24 hours with that woman. I would have killed myself. Anyways, a whole lot been going on. Been working. Tonight was one of the better nights I've had. Got to meet him. Got to, check out some really hot chicks that came in the store. One of them just turned 21. She was so excited that she was buying booze. Her tit almost fell out when she went to grab her money, but anyways, that's besides the point. By the way, I love you, baby. You're my world. What else do I want to talk about? I want to talk about lazy people for a second. And I want to talk about this because I am lazy. It should be pretty obvious. I'm fairly large, and large people in America tend to equal laziness. God bless the U.S. Anyways, to all you smokers out there, quit being so freaking lazy when you're done with your cigarette. I understand you're in a car, you're driving down the road, it's easy to flick it out. I'm not going to get on you about that, I do too. My problem is when you pull up into a business that has an ashtray or a little smoker's oasis thing, and yet you still throw your cigarette butt on the ground. It's even worse for me because I work at a gas station, right? Gas leaks all the time. There's always a spill. Somebody always spills some gas. It's going to happen. You know, the equipment can't be perfect. There's just going to be problems. And yet these people still throw their freaking butts out on the ground. Walk the 20 extra feet and throw it out in the oasis so that when I go out and sweep the lot, and my job is just a little bit easier. Please, can you do that for me? I would really appreciate it if you could just do that for me. It'd be really mature of you, alright? It'd be really freaking mature. For those of you who haven't noticed, I'm trying to watch my language a little bit here. I've been told by some people that my language is somewhat offensive. Yeah. I normally wouldn't care, but, you know, this person happens to give me sex, so, you know, what can you do? It's a catch-22. Watching the language. Anyways, what else do I want to talk about tonight? How's your day? How are you doing? I'm sorry to hear that. It itches? You should probably put some ointment on it. Sorry, conversations in my head. Yeah, one of these days I'm going to get some film footage of my dumbass cats. I swear these cats are retards. One of them has jumped at a television screen before because there was an alligator on it. I mean, he went head first. Was out for a good 30 seconds before he woke back up. It was pretty funny. Got a little scared at first, but it's funny. And it's like when a 3-year-old hits their head on the table and starts bleeding, you just gotta smile and act like everything's okay. Otherwise, they'll start crying. I'm kind of like that sometimes, you know. Yeah. What has been going on this week? People have been getting on me with fat jokes. One person in particular, I'm not going to mention any names. But yeah, this my dedication. I'm going to start working harder to lose weight. You heard it here. It's publicized now. It's going to happen. Hopefully. Who knows? Maybe. I can't help it that I love donuts. You know, they're delicious. You know, donuts and pizza. That's, if I could, I'd live on it. But I can't, so, you know. What else do I want to talk about with you people? I'm starting to feel really close to you, like your family, you know. By the way, if anybody's got $20 I can borrow, I'll pay you back, I swear. No checks, please. Not that I don't trust you, I just never accept checks from family. Bad policy. Yeah, I want to talk for a second, again, about people who come into any retail environment or food service environment. I'm getting sick and tired of you people coming in and asking the stupidest freaking questions in the world. If you've never been in a store before, that's fine. Ask a question, find out where your product is. If it's a legitimate question, ask it. But if you want to ask, you know, can you do a better price on it? Or if a person asks you, you know, how are you doing? Can I get you anything else today? Don't say $1 million. Alright, it gets old really quickly. Like, you have no idea. Or when your name happens to be Ben, people asking how you been, Ben. Yeah, it gets so freaking old. I would be more competent in these things. I've done a lot of things over the years to abuse my brain cells, and they don't always function properly.